Hey there, history buffs! Today, we're diving into the hidden corners of history to explore inventions that quietly changed the world. From early electric cars to the first artificial heart. We usually think of electric vehicles as a 21st century phenomenon, Tesla, lithium batteries, climate change. But electric cars actually go way back. In fact, one of the earliest practical electric vehicles was built in 1884 by Thomas Parker in England. He used non-smoke-producing rechargeable batteries to create a cleaner alternative to coal-powered transport. Around the same time, inventors across Europe and the US were experimenting with electric-powered carriages, long before gas-powered engines dominated the roads. What's even more fascinating? In the early 1900s, electric cars actually outsold gasoline ones in the US. But poor battery technology, cheap oil, and mass production from companies like Ford eventually buried them. It took nearly a century for electric cars to make a comeback. The women history left out. Now, what about women in early tech and science? Their contributions were often overlooked or erased. One powerful example is Phoebe Hannah Ford, not an inventor, but one of the first ordained female ministers in America and a strong voice for women's rights in education during the 19th century. While there's no historical record of her inventing an electric car, the myth around her shows how eager we are to uncover and celebrate female pioneers, because so many were ignored. Think of women like Margaret Knight paper bag machine, Hedy Lamarr frequency hopping tech, or Mary Anderson invented the windshield wiper. Their innovations are everywhere, we just don't know their names. The first artificial heart. In 1969, something incredible happened in a hospital in Houston, Texas. Dr. Denton Cooley successfully implanted the world's first artificial heart into a patient who was dying from heart failure. The heart was a temporary solution, a bridge to a real transplant, and it worked. The man lived for 64 hours, enough time for a donor organ to arrive. The tech was based on earlier work by Dr. Michael DeBakey, one of the greatest heart surgeons in history. Ironically, DeBakey and Cooley later had a major fallout over the use of the artificial heart without permission. Still, this paved the way for modern mechanical hearts and implantable devices that now save thousands of lives each year. So, why do we forget stories like these? Sometimes, it's because history favors the loudest voice, the most powerful company, or the simplest narrative. But when we look closer, we find a richer story, one filled with quiet geniuses, missed opportunities, and ideas that were way ahead of their time. If you enjoyed this journey through hidden history, make sure to like and comment with your favorite forgotten invention. We've got more untold stories coming your way, and trust me, they only get stranger.